All right, guys, what's up? We live streamed this like a couple minutes ago, but we were not able to get the mic working. But we're on an all account now, so today we're going to be debating the left. Yes, we're going to be debating liberals, and we're just going to join different people's lobbies in Roblox and then see who we can debate. So yeah, that'll be pretty fun. Let's start with some. Let's see what we can go with. Let's try to find one. Ice situation in Minnesota. Abortion is not murder. Let's run this one. See if we can hear them.
I don't know how to say it, but it's like a guy that can it's like a real life inbred.
Okay. What are your chromosomes?
XXXX Tentacion.
Yeah, you're actually mad funny. I'm not gonna lie, you're actually mad funny, bro. I'll give you that. Bro.
Yeah.
I have a guy sure to do it.
Okay. That's funny. Okay. All right.
Hello?
Hello.
I disagree with the prompt.
Yes. Like why? What's gonna be your justification for the prompt stance?
Because abortion is killing an innocent human life. And I think that
so that's not gonna be like any type of substantiation. So why is killing an innocent human life gonna be unjustified?
Because they have inherent value from God.
Yeah, so inherent value argument in itself is going to be extremely circular, right? If you're arguing for inherent qualities that fetus is going to have, maybe your argument I can maybe minusculely concede to it, but no, like if you're arguing that human life is going to have this quote unquote inherent value, yeah, you can't substantiate your claim without restating it. So your argument therefore is going to be circular. It's like what's going to be your other argument.
That doesn't make any sense. How is it circular?
Right. So if you're arguing that all human life is all human life has inherent value, if you're arguing that all human life has inherent value, you can't substantiate your claim without restating it.
Define substantiate.
Circular.
Define substantiate.
Yeah. So just basically giving evidence to prove or to
yes, I can. Of course, I can. Yeah, I can. The existence of God is more plausible than the existence of not a God. So yeah, there we go. I just substantiated it.
Take God serious. Not take God serious. Okay, prove God to me.
Well, I cannot prove God, but it's more plausible. That's the argument. Arguments are not based on proving something. It's based on plausibility. So if I give you a plausible argument for God and you reject it, that's not because it's not substantiated. That's just because you're ignorant. But also, I find it kind of funny how I debate a lot of protesters, right? And a lot of the times, they will attack me on based of, okay, what gives this value? But the thing is, it looks way worse on you because you have no determining value. So anyone can just determine whoever they want valuable. So if you value this, yeah, that's great. But if someone doesn't value, let's say a 1-year-old, then why shouldn't they be able to kill that 1-year-old?
Yeah, so if someone doesn't value their 1-year-old, that 1-year-old or whatever,
is it objectively wrong?
Yeah, it's gonna be objectively wrong.
Wait, but on what standard? If it's just your opinion?
Yeah, so just because your opinion, you have a different opinion, doesn't automatically mean doesn't automatically mean you have this right to take life, right?
No, but opinions are subjective. Okay, so if someone believes that they could kill a 2-year-old, then why is that wrong? If all your opinions are just based upon your own subjective, how you feel, right? Because I have an authority to back myself up. You don't have an authority to back yourself up. You only have your personal biases.
Yeah, God is going to be your personal bias.
No, because it's not my authority, though. You're coming from a place of your own authority. I'm coming from a place of higher authority that gives us objective morals. You don't have any objective morals.
So, right. So, if God said, in the Bible, as a hypothetical, God said it's okay to kill a human being, does that give you the right to kill a human being?
In a circumstance, yes, if it's justified, yeah.
Okay, bro.
Because no. Okay, but wait, do you think that war is okay if it for example, do you think that the World War II is okay even though it killed a lot of German people, the bad Germans?
No, that's literally like you're okay. So like first you're saying you're coming from a higher power. That literally makes no sense. If a higher
So
power,
you
like such as
wait,
like the mustache
you just
man,
did it ad
that
hominem.
higher
No,
power.
sorry. You just did a red herring. You ignored my argument. I'm asking you right now. If World War II, right? Because World War II killed
Okay,
a
I
lot of
literally said
German
no.
lives. So would that be wrong? Because you just came to me with the fact of, oh, if God said to kill this life, would that be okay? And I said yes. And then you kind of backed off on it and like, oh, that kind of like in a bad way. So I'm asking you, is sometimes killing life justified?
Sometimes yes, sometimes killing a life. Sometimes taking a life is going to be justified.
Okay, so why did you ask me the question in the first place?
What do you mean? What did I ask the question? What question did I ask?
You asked me if God says in the Bible to kill someone, would you do it?
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like in a case, like just like for no reason, like without protecting your own human rights.
Well, I believe
Yeah,
that
so
everyone has human dignity, even though it's justified to kill them. Like, I don't take away someone's human, like, moral worth because it's justified to kill them. Like, for people in war, right? Like, when war happens, innocent people die and also bad people die. But I believe that, quote unquote, bad people, right, who believe in terrible things and want to kill the innocent, I still believe that they have moral worth, but they are being killed because it's the justified cause. But abortion
right.
would
So what's
not.
so like again, like you can literally look it up. Like your argument of humans having inherent value is like extremely circular. So like you can just like do a simple chat GPT, like see it's gonna be circular, right?
I don't know where you're getting your stance because you can chat GPT. It's really like it's not a circular argument unless you're like putting a specific like line in chat GPT to make it like argue for your stance. But if you just go in like a non-biased, it's not circular because I'm going from an authority that has objective rule over us.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, just go ahead and give me your argument and I can just like chat GPT it. Okay, so is the argument
did.
okay? Is the argument of humans in their cells having inherent value circular? Let's see.
Human cells are not individual human beings, so I only value like individual human beings because that's an actual individual human being. Like human cells, they do have human cells, but they're not individual beings, right? And
right. So do you agree with the claim? Do you agree with the claim humans have inherent value just because they're human?
Well, that is circular, but I believe that humans have value because it's given to them by a higher power.
Yeah, so like if you could just like give me a non-theistic argument, that would be great.
Wait, okay. I came from a theistic worldview, and you're telling me to go from a non-theistic argument? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I can give you like for example, the universe, right? Everything that has a beginning needs to have a cause. So therefore, the universe must have a cause, and that cause must be an intelligent mind because everything intellectual and like beautiful that we've examined in our world that has had a beginning came from in like a creator, right? Something that created it. Right? Like we cannot point to one thing that happened in our world that did not have a creator. Everything that has a beginning has a creation. So that's I guess a non-theistic
argument. So do you? Right. So I literally didn't hear a thing you said. Sorry, like my Bluetooth was like acting crazy and it kept connecting to my headphones.
It's okay.
So
I can restate it, yeah. So if the world, right, everything that we've seen has like visually seen has a creator. Like everything that has a beginning has a creation, and that's just what we've seen in the natural world. Like the universe started as a big bang. The big bang in and of itself, Albert Einstein needed to create something called the fudge factor because Big Bang actually proves the existence of a creator because again it marks the beginning. It's not like an infinite universe. That's why Albert Einstein, he introduced the fudge factor to try to prove that universe did not have a beginning, but it just doesn't make sense. And then Albert Einstein became a theist. So just the fact that everything that we can observe in the natural world has a beginning, has a creator to the beginning, proves that there must be a God because our universe has a beginning.
Okay, so like everything having a like beginning doesn't all automatically like point to God, right?
No, I'm not.
So, like,
I'm saying creator. So that's the first argument. So like, Can you give me one example in the natural world of something that has a beginning coming from nothing?
Has a beginning coming from nothing. Yeah, this is not going to be like an argument that can like really be substantiated, right? Because it's obviously going to be like a metaphysical like debate. So
No, but it's not just it's a philosophical debate that's been had for centuries and centuries. But I'm just asking you the most generic philosophical question when debating the question about God. So
right. So like if you're like arguing that, you'd have to argue like where beginning species evolved from.
Beginnings. What do you mean by that? I mean,
so like, obviously there's like Neanderthals and like the
yeah, that doesn't contradict the existence of God.
Repeat that.
That does not contradict the existence of God. Evolution does not contradict God. So
I thought like God created Adam and Eve.
Yeah. So again, they're like differing interpretations. It could have been that those were not the first people, but I mean, there's a whole lot of arguments for this, right? But if you look in the Bible, right, a lot of like Christians will argue that the Earth is 6,000 years old. But if you just look at like what Genesis actually says, the Hebrew word for day is yom, which could include like an indefinite period of time. But also, we must take Genesis not super duper literal, but how it was supposed to be taken in that time period, right? Because Genesis is all about our human nature falling, right? That's basically the meaning of it. Like, and that can be applied today, right? Like when we sin, we fail God, right? But
yeah.
We can.
So again, so like your statement is that everything needs a creator.
No. Everything with a beginning needs a creator. That's what I said.
Everything with a beginning needs a creator, right? So everything has a beginning. So like
not everything has a beginning.
Okay, so give me things that are not going to have a beginning.
God.
Yeah, so your argument is just, again, it's just going to like be regressive.
Explain how it's regressive.
It's like your argument literally appeals to everything but God. Can't you see how that's like extremely regressive?
I didn't just appeal to God. I also appealed to a philosophical argument like 1 second ago. It's called I gave you the argument for creation and the beginning. So I didn't even bring up.
Yeah. So like that's your statement that everything needs a cause or like a beginning, except for God. It's kind of like a special pleading, right? So it's exempting God from a rule without justification. So if God can be eternal and like necessary and like without beginnings, then so can the universe, right?
No, because the universe has a beginning scientifically. Like we have examined, and science does. Majority of scientists agree unanimously that the universe does have a beginning, and that beginning is the Big Bang. So we can have a consensus on it.
So
wait, sorry, I have to go, but God bless you. Great discussion, okay? Great discussion. God bless you.
Okay.
All right, W, guys. All right, we're gonna join another one. Hopefully, that girl will turn to Christ. We're gonna join another one. Let's try to find another one. Earth is flat. On board. I need debate one, yeah. What's this one?
Illegal how?
They came here without papers. They need to come the professional way, and then maybe I'll see them as people.
Do you not know immigration law, or we just?
If they come with proper documentation and they go through asylum, yeah, that's legal, and I'll see them finally as people. But until then, I just see them as aliens and not worth my time.
Yeah, I just asked you, how many do you think got into this country who applied for immigration papers out of the 27 million?
Yeah, probably not a lot, because they all did background checks, and they're all probably criminals.
Okay, so there's a website you can go on that shows you that when you apply for a green card, it shows you when you're getting it now. There were some dating as back as 2003. Some didn't get their green card for over 20 years.
Womp, womp. Maybe they should have got it earlier.
You want to talk
Maybe they should have applied earlier.
He's just a rage baiter. You can start talking now.
No, I'm not. I'm not rage baiting anything. I'm just saying that you're in the wrong.
How am I in the wrong?
Because everything you're saying is just straight nonsense.
How is it nonsensical?
Nonsensical.
How is it nonsensical? You can't just say nonsensical.
You're just saying leftist propaganda right now.
How is it leftist propaganda? You keep saying it's
Like, you can just say you're woke. It's okay.
okay.
I get it. I'm not rage baiting anything. Like, you're just giving a sorry excuse for an argument.
Can you start talking to me real quick? You gone? You there? Buddy?
Nah, it's just me.
Okay. First of all, okay.
Average socialist. Like, I can't.
All right. We can talk about immigration all you want, but I generally just think you can't be a Christian and support what Trump is doing just now.
Yes, I can. Jesus was born in Nazareth, Texas.
Alan, please shut
Okay, I
up.
take that back. He's definitely rage baiting.
He is rage baiting.
No, I'm not. I'm Mormon. So,
Okay, that's just disrespectful to me. Anyways, so just act like that never happened.
Hello.
Here's the thing. Matt wants to talk about felons. You guys voted a felon into office.
I have a
You
question.
don't care about
Wait,
felons?
what do you guys think about
Oh,
the
felons are
ICE? What do you guys think about the shooting with ICE with the ring girl? Do you guys know that shooting?
That's what.
That's assault on an officer, 1000%.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
That's
sorry.
just-
I'm
that
sorry.
was a
What
team
is that?
first.
What is that
No,
all
no,
for them? What
hold
is
on.
that avatar?
Just so you know,
with my
Jesus
officer?
would never wear a MAGA hat. Jesus would never wear a MAGA hat.
Yeah, he would.
As
Why wouldn't
someone
he?
As someone who wears a MAGA hat, he
Wait,
would not.
wait. I have a question. Jesus
wouldn't
supports
align
not
himself
killing
with one
babies.
political
So
party or one political
As someone,
system.
hold on, let me speak. As someone who indeed wears a MAGA hat, Jesus would not wear a MAGA hat.
yet, actually, the thing is, here's the thing though. Trump is more against abortion than the leftist party. So that's one
No,
that
I
she's
get that. I
I would-
get
I
that.
would just
Trump,
need to
but
take the
Trump would
time,
never
to
identify
say-
him.
Okay,
Not
you
Trump.
know what, race
Jesus
baiting
would-
is just retarded. This is a waste of my time.
Oh wow. But either way, Jesus would never identify himself with one political group.
well, yeah, but I think he would side a lot more with the Republicans.
Oh
and the
yeah, he
Democrats.
would definitely side with opinions with the rights, but he would obviously not to just be on one singular. Who was in Minnesota?
No, I was talking about the
May I
ICE shooting.
talk? Sure.
Are you familiar with the ICE shooting that happened really recently?
Which one?
The Rain Good or something. The girl that got shot in her car.
Are you talking about the
Honestly, that's her
one-
fault. That's her fault, 1,000,000%.
The one that the one that happened in Minneapolis.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it is a tragedy.
Yeah, so Renee Good. Yeah, Renee Good. I assume that's who you're referring to.
Yeah, what do you think about that? I'm just curious.
Oh yeah, I think it's a tragedy. Am I going to deny that she deserved it? I'm not going to deny that she did deserve it. I mean, if you do something, if you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. I mean,
Okay, so you're against like the left. Are you left or?
I'm far right. I mean, Jesus is my savior. Jesus cares for you. I feel like I would be right. I'm like a margin behind Nick Fuentes on the spectrum.
Okay,
I have a
so
question.
And for saying his name.
wait, I have a question. So wait, did you say you're Mormon?
I'm a Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Yes, I'm a member of them.
I'm a Orthodox. So would you want to like?
My best friend's an Orthodox.
That's awesome. Would you want to debate about the deity of Christ? Because I know that Mormons reject the deity of Christ being God.
I mean, we could. Sure.
All right, so can you give your stance on why you don't think Christ is God?
Because the Bible is very clear. He is the Son of God. He is not the God himself.
Well, we believe that, but
He's the Son of God.
like for example,
Yeah, he's the Son of God.
no, we believe
Well,
he's the Son of God,
I
but
know. Actually, hold on. Can I speak for a second?
Mhm.
With Orthodox, I've heard that with the Orthodox beliefs, you guys believe that if I'm not mistaken, I've heard that you guys have your own form of a Godhead. I've heard that like you believe that like the Holy Spirit is not God, but Jesus and the Father are God.
no. I don't know what Orthodox
I've
believes
heard
that. No. What I'm Armenian, so I'm Oriental Orthodox. But no,
Gotcha.
we do not
That
believe
might
in that.
explain it. That might explain it. My friend's Eastern or Orthodox. So.
Okay, yeah, I'm not Eastern, but I just want to, yeah, so we do believe that Jesus is the Son of God when it talks about Jesus being the Son of God the Father, right? But Jesus literally is called God by Thomas, and if I'm not
Where do
mistaken,
we see this?
what?
Oh yeah, I know that, but so what? I mean,
Wait, Jesus is called God. So, and yeah, so John 20:28. So Thomas says to Jesus, "My Lord and my God." And instead of Jesus denouncing that and saying, "No, I'm not God," he actually glorified that and accepted that, right? And in Titus 2:13, the Apostle Paul talks about how Jesus is our great God. So I don't know how you could hold the belief that Jesus is not God when he's called God by the apostles and accepts it and even calls himself God in John 8:58. So I'm not sure how this.
but, okay, give me a second. So I'm going to debate the first verse you said, which was John 20:28, right?
Yeah, John 20:28.
All right, so the verse, and Thomas answered and said unto him, "My Lord and my God." I cannot deny the text. So I would never do that, but I will explain what it does and what it does not prove. Does that sound good?
Yeah, sure.
So, yes, Thomas calls Jesus my Lord and my God. I can agree with that. But the question isn't whether Jesus can be called God, it's what the title means. Titles does not mean essence. In Scripture, God can be a title of divine authority. If you know anything about LDS beliefs, we believe that God, the Holy Spirit, and Jesus are all divine beings. So, obviously, the title of God could just mean he is someone who is a divine. We believe he's divine. We don't believe he's God in the sense of like Yahweh, but he could be referred to as God by anybody just because of what God means. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, do you know what
But,
the
okay,
actual Greek
can I keep
word
speaking?
is?
Oh,
Hello.
can I keep speaking though, if you don't mind?
Sorry. Yeah.
So I can back this up with biblical points, if you don't mind.
Mhm.
So, Exodus 7:1, Moses is called a god to Pharaoh. Psalm 82:6 says, "Ye are gods." In John 10:34-36, Jesus himself quotes Psalm 82 and defends divine titles by using for those sent by God. So, if calling someone God automatically meant they were the same being as the Father, Jesus' argument in John 10 makes no sense. But the context also matters, obviously. Context always matters. But Thomas had just seen the resurrected Christ, which obviously anyone would be shocked by that. He realized Jesus was indeed truly sent by God. He recognized the divine authority and victory over death. So this was more so a confession of faith, but not more so a metaphysical lecture. Like John 10, John, I'm thinking a different verse. John 20:28 is a declaration of belief, but not necessarily a philosophical explanation of God's nature. John's own theology contradicts the Trinity reading. Just a few verses later, John writes why he recorded this. These are written that ye might believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. Why didn't John say that Jesus is God the Son, second person of the Trinity? That's because that's just not the framework that was designed by John. And we can yet again bring in Jesus' own words. Earlier in the same gospel, I ascend unto my Father and your Father, and to my God and your God. John 20:17. Realistically, how does Jesus have a God if he is the same being as God? Well, obviously, a lot of people would use incarnation, right? I would assume. Would you use incarnation?
Yes.
Oh my
because-
goodness, there's 19 people here. What in the world?
Wait, dude. There's a lot of people, dude. You made a lot of
Alright.
points. Can I respond real quick to like a couple of them because you made like a whole points. You know what I mean?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So first, you realize that in specifically, in Psalms when it talks about which one were, Psalms 82. When it's
82:6.
80 what?
82:6. Ye are gods.
Yeah, so when it refers to gods, it's referring to judges as God's representatives. It's not talking about ontologically divine people. It's like
Yeah,
it's not about
But,
divineness.
what about with Exodus 7:1? Moses is called a god to Pharaoh.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's just gonna be. But here's the thing: Moses was not divine. That was in more of a hierarchy sense. Like especially God using the Old Testament, was used in different ways. But I just want to.
God.
No, I really need to go really quick. I just want to point this out. Do you know what the
Okay.
Hebrew word the Greek word for God used in John 20:28 is? So what it is, it's theos. This is literally the exact word used for the
Theos.
Father as the true God throughout the Gospels, right? This is the same thing in John 1:1. So it's not historically it's like never been known as just being a divine.
I would assume
being
that
or anything.
theos would still just mean divine being, because that's even what we use today from Greek.
No,
How long is this debate?
it's the same word used for the Father and the true God throughout John's Gospel. So John keeps it very thorough use of how he uses the context of when he talks about theos, and it's always referring to.
Yeah, can you let this guy up, please? He doesn't understand religion.
Sorry, what?
Yo, so best in DC. How is I'm speaking. You're gonna let me speak. How is Islam and Christianity gonna be share the same God whenever Islam doesn't believe in the
Right,
Trinity?
so do you believe
Wait, listen,
Abraham?
let me speak. Wait, let me speak. You're gonna let me speak. Yeah, good
Oh
point.
my gosh.
So basically, how is
that was what in the world was that? All right, let's join a different one. How long have you been live for? All right. Let's see if this will work. Is it the same server? No, it's not. Different server. Oh, they're not talking with.
I mean, again, no, because I think there are things that should exist. I just disagree on obligation.
Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find a good one to join. Hello, Luca.
Chance,
Yeah.
make your own server. I'm watching it. Make your own server.
Make my own server. What am I gonna do with my server though? What am I gonna call it?
Make your own server. Make your own server. Do I situation. Do I situation.
Ice situation. All right.
Yeah, I situation.
Now I'm gonna say ice is good. All right. That's created it.
Yeah.
All right. See you. All right, guys. We're gonna do ice situation. Oh my. Oh no. He's gonna be so mad. Okay. Hopefully we got some people now. Oh no. All right. let's. Oh wait, why is my Roblox on? Wait, what in the world happened? Oh my, what happened? Oh shoot. Oh no. Okay, I'll stop using Robux. I will stop using Robux, okay? Alright, I'll stop sending your Robux. Looks like someone joined. Wait, why is my mic not working? There we go. All right. Let's listen up. Hello? Oh shoot, I can't hear you. Can't hear you, dude. Sorry about that. Hmm. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, I can hear you. Okay. There we go. All right, what are your thoughts on the prompt?
I think that it is wrong
Okay, why is that?
because it is deporting a lot of people that don't feel safe.
Okay, well, what about the Americans that were killed by illegals? Don't you think that we should care about their safety as well?
Yes, but also you're saying like if the USA is killing illegals, you don't think that's bad?
If they commit a crime, well, I don't believe that ICE agents are just killing all the illegals. That's not what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to deport them. But if they do try to attack the ICE officer, then they will be, held to the law. But I don't know of any ICE officers that are just going and killing people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like deporting them. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I think that that's good that they're deporting them because we do not want any more Americans dying from illegals, and we also do not want them to steal our jobs. And they should come in the legal way.
Yes, but what if they can't get like in a legal way, and they like?
Can you
they're,
explain a
like,
situation
report-
in which like they're not able to get in a legal way?
Like they are they're how do I say it? They're
All right, dude. God bless you, bro. But we're gonna try to get more people up here, okay? All right. Hello.
YOLO.
Yeah. Hello.
YOLO.
All right. What do you think of the prompt? What do you think about the prompt? Oh shoot. Okay. Hello.
Hello?
Is there two people here?
Hello? Yeah, but I'm gonna be the one. So basically, your claim. So state. So you were talking about illegals were killing a lot of American citizens.
Well, I'm not.
How do you respond to the fact that illegal immigrants actually commit crimes at a greater rate than natural-born citizens of America?
Well, because there's a very huge disproportionate between citizens and illegals. But the other thing is they should not be
No,
here.
like at percentages. So say there's 100 illegals and 100 Americans.
No, I agree
More
that there-
Americans will do crimes.
No, I agree that they commit more crimes, but the fact is they should not be here. So if we would have just kept our laws and not let them come to our country, these American citizens would not be dead. So to deport these illegals, we can save a lot of American citizens. So that's how it is. Like if we're gonna let illegals come to our country,
Name one.
first of all,
I'm
oh, you want
Go
me to
ahead,
name
go
you people who have died who are American citizens?
What about Renee Good?
Renee Good literally tried to hit a police officer with her car.
That's just. Have you watched the video?
Yeah, I've seen all the angles, and if you do watch all the
That was
angles, then you'll
100%
understand that he
bullcrap.
literally got hit. Also, he was treated at a hospital for internal bleeding in his hip. So
Yeah, and did you see the news report that came out that was actually fake and a nice cover up?
what was it? CNN? Come on, dude. I watched the
No.
video. He so clearly got hit. Like, if you actually watch the video,
No.
he got hit.
No, yes, I watched the video.
Yeah, he
Dude didn't
totally
even
got
go
hit.
to the ground. He's chilling.
No. He literally got hit. She drove she drove her car, which is a deadly weapon, at an officer, and she got killed.
Moving in
It
front of
is
a
a
car and
tragedy.
then complaining that you got hit is
Here,
the
here,
next
here.
level.
It is a tragedy, okay, but it's justified because she used a deadly weapon.
It's not justified.
Again, no. That's
Do
your
you
opinion.
think that killing somebody when not faced with deadly force can ever be justified?
It was deadly force. The car is deadly force. So you do not know what you're talking about. All right, we're gonna try to get more people up here. Let me. There's so many bots. Oh my gosh. Who actually? Okay, I'm gonna let this person up. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Obviously, you're against immigration.
No, I'm
pro-
against. I'm not against immigration. I'm against illegal immigration.
Listen.
So I just wanted to correct you so you don't get like a wrong idea of what I believe.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I believe in immigration. I don't believe in illegal immigration.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So first of all, I really disagree with ICE. I don't think it's good at all or beneficial.
Why is that?
Okay, so multiple reasons. First of all, there's a lot of cases where they do not use due process. And that's just that's against a lot.
Okay, so you're saying that
That is
ICE
it.
is deporting legal citizens?
Yes.
Okay, can you give me an example of someone who's deported by ICE? That was a legal citizen?
Are you finding an example?
No, just get like if you're saying that this happens, there is examples that you should be able to give.
Yeah.
Okay, can you give me an
I
example?
don't have them off. I don't have them with me, but I can find one.
Okay, sure.
Would you like me to do that?
Yes, please.
Okay. Give me 1 second. You can let someone else up in the meantime.
Okay, thank you. Here, I'm gonna put you down. I'm gonna let someone. Okay. Yeah, this person up. Hello. Hello. Dude, what is this bot? Who are you? Who? Oh my gosh. What is this? All right, let me let this person. Hello? Hello? Okay, that's person. Hello? Dude, who are these people, dude? What are they doing? All right, guys, let me try to kick some of the bots because there is a lot of bots. Okay, got rid of a lot of bots, guys. Finally, they're gone. All right, hello?
My mic doesn't work. Oh,
I-
I'm so sorry. 1 second. 1 second.
ICE is not good because they have killed innocent people and brought people back to their homes where they're originally from, even though they chose this place to stay. And so it's unfair to the people.
Okay, I cannot. That is not a good mic. I'm sorry. Hello?
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 Wait, who killed Charlie Kirk?
Okay, I don't even know what he's talking about. Hello?
Okay, so I saw this news report of ICE detaining Native Americans. Where do they go? How would they detain them?
Okay, so what? I don't know what news report you're referring to. What news report are you referring to?
I just saw it. It's like on my Bing or whatever. I saw it.
Yeah, I just can't debate with like a blank paper. You know what I mean? Like I can't debate if I don't know what you're referencing. So, but thanks for coming up, dude. I'm gonna try to get more people up. I'm not letting that person back up. Hello?
Hello? Okay. So I personally think ICE isn't good, you know.
Okay. Why is that?
In my city where I'm from, I saw ICE officers run a truck through a Mexican's house. So
Wait,
personally,
sorry, you saw an ICE officer drive a truck into a Mexican's house?
yes.
I doubt that's true. Like I need an article because if that actually happened, it would be all over the news. I'm talking Fox, NBC, and CNN. Like if that actually happened.
Yes, it was in Troup County in Georgia, where I'm from.
Hey, let me look this up. I've never heard of that.
Like when I say ran, I mean ran. But luckily nobody got hurt though, so that's the good thing.
Sorry, what location was it?
Troup County.
Shoot, what? How do you spell that?
TROUP and county.
County in what state?
Georgia.
Okay,
Have you
I
checked it yet?
I don't see anything. There's nothing here. There's no report on that or anything like that. Again,
I don't want to put out like my city name because I don't want everybody to know.
yeah,
where
I totally get that. But I just didn't see that. But yeah, I definitely do. Just don't pull out your name or anything like that. But thanks for coming, dude. All right, let's get someone up. Again, I don't, guys. I'm putting people down really quickly, but I don't want to seem like hold on. Guys, I'm not trying to like seem rude, but I'm trying to go through this real quickly because I'm kind of like speed debating right now. All right, let's scroll up. Hello.
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 Hello, you guys still hear me?
Hold on. Let me
Okay. Do you realize that the majority of the people that ICE is deporting are the workers and not illegal immigrants when that's what they said that they were going to do? They said that they were going to focus on getting rid of illegal immigrants when the majority of the people that they have been taking are workers trying to do a life that are doing a job that you guys aren't.
So you could be a worker and an illegal immigrant at the same time. You know
I
that,
get
right?
that. But if you show the studies, you do realize that the majority that when ICE came in, they said that they were going to deport the people that were felonies, the ones that were selling
They
stuff,
are.
the ones
Yeah, they're doing
that were
both.
apist, that kind of stuff. You know what? The majority of the ones that they've been doing are workers that have no felony records, nothing. That
Well,
are just
because
trying to
there's a
start a life.
disproportionate between. Well, do you know what a disproportionate is? Because the people who are committing
Yes.
crimes who are illegals, has a much lesser like. Illegals are committing like much lesser crimes than the illegals that don't commit crimes. So obviously they're going to be deporting less of those because it's just not as much, like it's disproportionate. So, but they are deporting the felonies and the criminals as well.
No,
but the thing is, it's like
listen, this is no.
they
Wait,
don't
wait, wait,
deport
wait.
non-criminals.
this-
Like you have to realize that ICE is not deporting non-criminals. The workers are criminals. They came into this country illegally, and that is a, again, that is a crime.
Okay, yes, some of them did come in illegally, but they're going to schools. I have had ICE agents show up at my school, a public school. There are churches, they go to churches. They're taking them when they came in, which this is like you could search it up. When they came in, they said that they were focusing on the people who were doing felonies, who came who had records that were worse, or that were rapists, that were essayers, that were doing that kind of stuff. What they have been doing is taking children away from their family. They have been taking parents away from their children, and they can't even find each other. They're taking them to countries that they've never even been to. They're not taking them back to Mexico. They're not taking them back to those kind of places. They're taking them back to places where they've never been before without their parent or legal guardian. They're separating them. Some of them can't even find it. Where they're taking them to these shelters to trying to find their parents. And you know, when you're in those centers, it is so hard to find your parents. It takes months. Some of them have been in there for 6 months, never to find their parents again. Yes, they came in here legally, but they're taking kids. They're taking children. They're not taking some felonies.
Yeah, they're taking
children.
children because they don't want to separate the families. So you know they try to keep
Yes,
them
they
together.
are.
Okay, so
They're
can you get
separating the families?
yeah? So can you send me like an article about how they are? Because there's
Oh my God.
the left will try to push
You
this,
can
but you
search it
understand?
up.
Do you understand
What
the
kind of
media
news
lies
are you
all
on,
the time?
Fox?
No, well, just so you know, CNN is like the biggest liar. You realize that, right? It's fake news.
Girl,
So
I am not talking about
I'm not a
that.
girl. I'm a
You can
man.
go on
So
all-
yeah.
Thank you. You can go on all kinds of media. So what are you watching, Fox? Are you finding your supports on TikTok or Instagram? Because what you're finding,
Well,
you
TikTok
could
and
literally-
Instagram
I
are
promise
actually the
you.
most leftist media. So, but yeah,
Right,
just
and
send
what
me
are
your
you
article.
watching Trump's
And
ads?
it's not about watching Fox or this or that. It's just understanding what medias are coming from a specifically
No, it's
biased
about
state.
understanding that listen.
Yeah,
if
that you watch
literally
CNN.
show, they take them, they're separating children from their family.
Can you send me the article?
I get it. Can you search it up?
No, you're making a claim. You should have evidence to back it up. You know, you can't just say something. And
I
not
have evidence to back it up. You can
Alright,
search
so send
every
the
single one.
article.
Everything I'm telling you, you could search up. I'm not telling you anything that I'm not coming in here with.
So
proof.
you don't
Because
have an article?
they're what article do you want me to send? How do you want me to send to you?
Well, how do you know this is true if you don't even know what you're talking about?
I know what I'm talking about.
But you don't have any evidence.
I'm asking you, how do you want me to send you an article?
Just like you can say, oh, go on, you know, this article, like www. whatever, you know, something like that. You type it in the chat, or how, you know, it's not that hard.
Girl, you could
Usually
literally
you
just
can
search
just like, for example, you can look it up and then put in the link in the chat. It takes 5 seconds.
You could look it up and show all the articles.
You're the one that voluntarily decided to raise your hand and come up here, and then you
I
presented an
did
argument
because what you're saying is that they're good. Tell me how they're good.
because again they are restoring America back to what we were supposed to be, of a place not letting 30 million illegal immigrants come into this country and steal American jobs, and some of them do
You're
kill
stealing your
American
job
citizens.
that you're not even trying to apply to do.
No, okay. I do believe that there is a problem in our American the way that we are not applying for jobs. I understand that, but we should not be allowing big companies firing
God.
all the American
There-
citizens and hiring Mexicans for cheap, because that's what a lot
There-
of these companies
okay.
are doing. Also, again, what I
No.
wanted to revise this.
Wait.
There,
to
do you
back
understand is
that.
that there have been American citizens killed by illegal immigrants that shouldn't be here? So if American citizens are dying because of illegals that shouldn't even be here, that's a problem that we need to fix. And we shouldn't wait.
Okay, then take those.
No. But here's the thing. We should not wait for illegals to shed innocent American blood to deport them. We should deport them first so they don't get the chance to kill us. Because if you're just going to say we have to deport the criminals, you realize when you're saying that, it's coming with the implication that you're waiting for them to become a criminal, i.e., kill an American or do a wrong thing. How about we get them out of the country so they can come back the legal way so they won't have to be separated from their family?
Do you know how hard the process is to get a visa?
Yeah, it does take time, but there are plenty of people that I know that came in through visas legally. So you can't just say like,
Do you know
again, a lot of
how
majority of
hard
them
it
are just they want to get in quick, right? But the thing is,
No,
it is a time to take.
It takes years. It is not something that just takes like that, or it takes 6 months.
Sometimes it
takes
can take years, but okay, listen.
No.
It
The
depends.
majority of the time, it takes years.
Are you applying for a visa? I don't know what you're talking about. It does not take years to get in on a visa temporarily.
Yes, it does.
Really? Because I have a friend that
So,
just came in
temporarily?
on like 6 months.
Okay, it takes you 6 months. Sometimes it takes you years. You could.
No,
search
I
this up
agree.
about
I
him.
could
don't
say
even
that there
care.
are cases that it took that long, but I'm just saying, like,
But
you're.
do
I
you
think you're kind of
realize-
exaggerating.
Wait, you were.
But
No. But let me talk about how you were saying that they're taking your jobs. Listen,
they are. No.
they're
I can
not
give you
taking your
say
jobs.
like there's.
No. They're doing the jobs that you're not doing.
Oh my gosh, there are big tech companies that Americans are doing, and guess what? They're being fired to hire cheap Mexican labor. Okay, that is literally wrong. They're stealing American jobs. That's what it is because they're being hired for cheaper.
They're stealing your jobs. Right.
Yes, they
right.
are. Like these, you can look it up. So there's very big tech companies and that are firing Americans to buy cheap Mexican labor, right? And I'm not
Because
trying
they
to
just want
devalue.
to work.
I'm not
They come
trying.
here to work.
No, because it's cheaper. that's literally why. But again,
They just want to work.
no,
They
because
wanna do,
it's
they just
cheaper.
wanna work.
Ma'am, everyone wants to work, but guess what? When companies see people working for cheaper, they hire them. But that's taking away American jobs.
Okay, so
Thank you
they're
for so
taking
much for
away-
coming up. I love that discussion, but there's people waiting here for 10 minutes, so we got to more people up. All right. Hello? Hello? Oh my gosh. Hello?
I have two sources from two different articles and about the not using due process to deport people. So first, this is a quote from the article in
What article are you
Article-
referring to?
National Immigration Law Center. Okay. It says Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, long held some people in detention without giving them a chance to ask for a release on bond, which they call mandatory detention. And earlier this year, Congress passed the Lake and Riley Act, which expanded mandatory detention. As of October 2025, ICE has made major policy changes to expand it even further, and the Immigration Appeals Court at the Detention of Justice has signed off on it.
Sorry, I'm reading up on this.
Okay. Also, I remember earlier you were asking for evidence, but you never gave any evidence on why you said CNN was lying. So I'm
No,
just curious
well,
about
CNN
that.
is just again, CNN lies everything it says, so I wouldn't trust CNN. They're fake news.
And I have an example.
Sorry, what?
Well, can I have an example of that? If you want to.
Well, yeah, they spew lies all the time. Like, if we just want to talk about social issues, they say, first of all, they're leftist media, right? So they're going to spew like abortion is good. You can be a man can become a girl.
Okay, why do you think abortion is bad?
Because it's wrong to kill innocent human lives.
I can go much further into this, but if you don't want to, if you want to stay on topic.
No, I could go into the abortion topic. It's really like
okay as well.
Okay, so yeah, again, it's like it's wrong to kill innocent human beings.
Okay, you think it's wrong to kill an innocent life? When do you think life starts?
It scientifically starts at conception.
Okay. Are you a Christian?
I am a Christian, but I'm not. I didn't bring up religious. This is a secular argument. This is scientific. It's nothing to do with religion. You asked a scientific question. So human life objectively begins at conception.
Life starts at first breath.
Sorry, what? Sorry, what?
According to Genesis 2:7, life starts at first breath.
All right, let me look this first up.
Okay.
But you realize that the book of Jeremiah says that he knew us before we were born?
Sorry?
Hold on, I'm just trying to type this out while I'm saying this. Jeremiah, it talks about how life, God knew us before we were born.
Okay.
Okay, also, that's completely twisting the verse. Genesis 2:7 is about Adam's creation. That has nothing to do with when human life begins. So Genesis 2:7 says, God formed Adam from the dust and breathed into him the breath of life. You realize that this is like a one-time miracle. It's not a like an ontological rule for the rest of society. Like this, first of all, this can be taken as symbolic as well, taking it just, contextually, because it talks about Adam starting from dirt, right? So you cannot take this literal. And the Bible is very specific that life does start before you were born, because when Mary was pregnant with Jesus, the Apostle John was written to be leaping in her stomach. Mary, the friend of Mary's stomach for Jesus. So if what you're saying is right, then the Gospels contradict each other, which is not right. Because the Gospels don't contradict each other.
So according to your logic, you think every baby is like Jesus?
No. I said that. No, I wasn't talking about Jesus. I was talking about the disciple John. But also, it's just, this is not about, first of all, you quoted a verse, again, that's extremely unrelated to the topic because it's about creation. But this is not about how we are created. This is about how Adam and Eve, okay? But when talking about abortion, when it's scientifically said the life starts at conception, you cannot ignore that. Like, even the most secular places says that life starts at conception. So I don't know how you can, like, is that your argument? I'm just, because even pro-choicers accept that life starts at conception.
Okay, that's fair. You believe life starts at conception.
No, it does. I don't believe it does.
Okay, yeah. I don't value that life. I don't value the life of a fetus until about 22 to 24 weeks when they gain consciousness.
Okay, so I have a follow-up for that. If you have a 22-week-old premature born baby, okay? So this baby is prematurely born at 22 weeks old, okay? So I'm guessing that you're assigning value when it comes to sentience, right?
A baby cannot be born at 22 weeks. That's not
No, it can. The earliest was 21 weeks, not far from where I live in, oh my gosh, it's like right near me. It's the Guinness World Record. I can show you right now, okay? Let me try to find it real quick. Yeah. So if you look up, the earliest ever was 21 weeks, and it happened in San Diego. It's the Guinness World Record. But sorry, what?
What's your point?
Yeah. So my point is this: as I was getting to it, you're saying that 22 to 24 weeks because you believe that this is where sentience occurs, correct?
No, I don't believe that. It's in an article. It's according to doctors.
No. Sorry, I understand. So you believe that you can end the life of a fetus before 20 to 24 weeks because
Yes.
sentience has not occurred. Okay, great.
Yes.
So a 22-week-old premature born baby, right? Its thalamus cortex has not connected in the brain, right? Which are the pathways to deployed sentience. Okay, so it's born. Okay, it does not have sentience, but it is treated as a person. It is given a birth certificate. It is given a name, and it is legally had to protect it. If you murder it, if you kill it, it is murder. Okay. From your logic, if you're only valuing sentient humans, this premature born baby, would you think that it is moral to kill it because it is not sentient yet?
Yes.
Okay, so you think infanticide is okay,
No.
but you just said it's
I don't
okay to
think
kill this born baby. Though
I don't think killing a baby is okay. I do
you
think
just said it's okay to kill the baby.
I do think killing a non-sentient fetus is
It's not a fetus; it's a born baby.
okay. Fine, it's not sentient. I think that's
Okay, so therefore you think infanticide is okay. You literally just said if you're a born baby human, it's okay to kill you because it does not fit my definition of value when it comes to sentience. Do you understand how you sound right now? Like how messed up that is?
okay. Well, you think killing
Here,
a
I will give you my position,
what?
okay? I believe that my
You
position
think
is more reasonable because
sentient
I believe
is-
that all
is-
humans are valuable.
correct?
So,
do you think?
sorry, what?
Do you think killing a non-sentient being is murder?
I believe that killing a non-sentient human being is individual human being. Yes, it is wrong and it should be classified as murder, but many states it is not classified as murder, which I think is wrong. But again,
What about
sorry, what?
a brain dead patient that that doctor has pulled the plug on? It is on life support, still alive, but brain dead. Do you think those doctors are murderers?
The thing is, it's alive when it comes to the cells, but the actual brain, like you have to understand that individual human being is not alive. Brain dead is clinically dead, so that does not count.
Yeah, but brain dead is basically the same thing as non-sentient.
No, it's not because
are-
one is alive, one
Really?
is dead. We do not in science, right? In biology, we do not determine who is alive based on who is sentient and not sentient. That's why we have organisms, right, that are alive. Again, when it comes to the brain dead patient, their brain waves, there's no brain, they're clinically dead. Okay. The fetus, even though it's not sentient, is biologically an alive individual organism. Okay. But there's people waiting in line for like 15 minutes. Thank you so much for coming up. Okay, God bless you. Let me up now. Hello?
Yeah. So before we debate, I was like to ask, is ICE good in all aspects?
Yep, I would say so.
In all aspects, right?
Yes, I think that they're doing the best that they can to benefit the America.
Right. Well, that would just be false because they're a harm to the economy. And I could just tell you why and how. By them mass deporting, right, that directly leads to a decrease in GDP, which is crucial to the American economy, which would be a key component to our economy, which benefits America. So that would be harmful. So it wouldn't be all good. So that's just, yeah, that's an aspect where that would lack in.
Okay, so I can see why you believe that when you add immigrants, it does add more economic growth, right? Because it adds more workers, it adds more paying taxes and everything. But the thing is, we are in a position. No, I'm getting to it. Okay, we are in a position in our country that to benefit the American people, right? You have to understand this. Illegals are actively stealing a lot of American jobs, which takes away from America, which takes away from our Americans' wealth. So, like,
that's false.
No, it isn't false. Here, I can give you. No, look, let me show you.
No, it's false. They don't steal jobs. They actually fill up shortages in which Americans don't want to work. So, for example, healthcare, agriculture, and construction would be the chronic labor shortages in which they fill up. So no, they aren't stealing jobs. They're just taking up spots that us Americans don't want to take.
No, I
fill
do.
in.
I do believe that there are spots that they majority take up, right? But
Yeah,
then there
no,
are
there's
also
chronic
spots.
shortages that they make up.
Oh, wait,
There's chronic shortages
can I
that they
please
make
spot?
up.
There are also spots where they literally take American jobs. Like, for example, in like a
That's
lot
false.
of these. No, okay, dude. If you're just gonna keep talking over me, I can't. Like, you can't debate with someone who just talks over people, right? So as I'm saying,
No, I'm just saying that's just false.
Okay, dude, you realize that when you debate someone, you don't just say that's false. You have to actually listen to the argument. Okay.
Wrong.
So dude, you're not. Dude, what is this kid saying? All right. Hello. Hello? Oh my gosh, what is this guy? This guy's asking to come up. Hello? Dude, why is it Joe Biden and PFP?
Hey, I'm just wondering if I can be a fact checker just in case.
Sure, dude. I'll let you up here.
Thanks. Okay.
All right. Here, let me just wait. If I put your volume down, actually, no. Can you just like not talk when I have people up here though? Hello?
Hello. I'm just not.
Okay, bye. Okay, can we actually have someone want to debate?
Yeah, guys. Peace. Get people up here that actually want to debate.
Hello? Hello?
Dude, half these people are just like NPCs.
Oh, so do I still have to pay for McDonald X?
Dude, what are these people?
Okay, what is
Hello?
happening?
I can't hear. That sucks, dude.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I can pretend to be a liberal.
Hello? No, it's okay. I'm trying to get real
Hello?
liberals. Hello.
Why do you think they're good?
Because they are taking away the opportunity for Americans to be killed. So ICE deports illegals, right? And illegals have killed Americans, right? So to deport illegals are to save American lives. Another thing is that illegals are criminals, right? So when we let 30 million illegals from our border, that's 30 million criminals in our country, right? And they can come in a legal way. So then it's much better for Americans and for them. So they don't have to deal with the hassle of ICE, taking them. So yeah.
Yeah, I like a low-key on your side. I don't really do politics, but I'm gonna ask you like questions from like someone who doesn't like ICE, even though I do support, just to see what you say. So what about like the people who, are like, what about the non-criminals that are not getting getting taken?
Yeah, so I would say this, okay? Those people often say that, okay, when they deport criminals, I get that. But when they deport regular people, I don't get that. The problem is this, okay? If we're going to say that we're only going to deport criminals, we're basically saying we're going to wait for you to shed innocent American blood until we deport you, right? I'm saying let's save American lives by deporting them so Americans are not being killed.
Wait,
and then
I
we
can't hear
deport.
him.
Sorry, yeah.
Sorry, someone else is talking in the background. What about, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the process of like being legally into America. You know how long that takes, right?
No, I understand that it does take a long time, but there are people that do wait the process, right? We live in an amazing country that it does take a long time to get in because there are so many people trying to get in because we live in the best country in the world. But when people do get in, and I know a lot of people that have made it to the USA legally, right, the right way. And again, there's so many people that come in the right way, and those people are supposed to be praised, right? But when people are skipping a line and getting into our country illegally, we shouldn't be allowing that. But in the comment sections, there's like a lot of people saying, "Oh, wish Americans." I can name like 3 off the back of my head. Molly Tillis, Sarah Root, and Kate Steinle were all people that were killed by illegals. So if you want more, I can give you more, but
All right. So if ICE didn't exist, like in general, what do you think America should do?
well, if ICE didn't exist, we wouldn't have like people deporting the illegals, so we gotta be cooked. That's why
I think
Trump's
because
trying to help us.
ICE, obviously wasn't this strong. I mean, the past year or two has gotten to where it's crazy out of hand. Beforehand, when there was just like a border, like what's the difference, between upgrading the border and having, this ICE out, on the streets, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I would just say again, I really like that. I did really not know what you just said, but deport the illegals and we can save American lives and benefit us because again, that's 30 million criminals coming to our country that are pouring into our country, right? Just under the Biden administration. So we let all of them come in and it's just, yeah, it's disgusting, but thank you so much for coming up. Who's saying he's dodging? Also, dude, you do not know what you're talking about when you talk about like what Americans are getting killed. If one American citizen gets killed by an illegal who's not supposed to be in here, that's enough. Okay. But it's not just one American. It's plenty of Americans that are being killed by ICE. So I'm just saying that is not good. So let's hear. Hey, Global Gov. I don't even know your name is. Get up here. Come on. Get up. Let's debate. Because if you're just gonna say my arguments, I can like a kid in your mom's basement. Like, dude, just get up and debate. Right. Add me. I can't. You want me to add you? Here, let me add the speaker. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. Finally, he's not running anymore. He grew up here.
Excuse me. Wait. Excuse me. Wait. You were the one in the comments just spamming and only came up when I told you to come up. So you're the one running.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Not
Really, it's not true. So where were you trying to come up when you were just when you're in the comments just spurging? Like,
no, you said spamming. I wasn't spamming. I was just replying to your garbage, baseless argument.
Yeah. So if we're ad hominem, that's great. But you were literally spamming, and just say that you were just replying to my like bad arguments. Then again, you're just going to get ad hominem by saying that they're garbage and stuff. So if you want to make an actual argument, then you can go ahead. But if you're just going to be insulting, it's not an actual argument.
Sure. I was just going to ask, what percentage of illegal immigrants are criminal, or let's say violent criminals who commit murders?
750,000.
Where's your source? Where's that coming from?
CBS News and
I'm not going off CBS News. I need statistics like from the FBI.
Let me check 1 second.
Yeah, let me get a .gov site.
All right, so let me talk to you. Okay, let me talk to you.
Voice
Okay, I understand that it's low, but the thing is, they should not.
You understand it's low. Awesome.
No, but it doesn't matter. Okay, even though it's low, that means that American citizens are still dying by illegals that should not be in this country.
Yeah, there's also American citizens dying by ICE as well. Should we just destroy ICE entirely?
Sorry.
Abolish
Say
all-
that one more time. I didn't get you.
Yeah, there's American citizens also dying by the hands of ICE as well.
Okay,
So that means
sorry.
that-
Give me an example. Also,
Yes,
sorry,
Renee, the woman that just got shot in Minneapolis.
Oh, dude, she kind of rammed her car into an ICE agent who killed justifiably.
Not true.
Excuse me. Did you see the wait? If you even have eyeballs, you can clearly see that she literally used a deadly weapon to hit the ICE officer. Okay, if you try to use your car to hit an ICE officer, you are gonna get shot, and that is justified. Okay, it is a tragedy.
There was no physical violence.
Dude,
Let's say
she literally hit him with a car. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Did you see the video?
Wait, everyone, hold on.
We got enough time to get out the way and shoot the woman in the head.
No. If you look at the bullet, the way the bullet went in the car, it came from literally the windshield. So your argument is invalid. Your argument is invalid because if you look at where the bullet entered, it entered through the
Yeah,
windshield.
so did you have any injuries from that encounter?
Did you have any injuries? Yes. He had a.
The ICE officer had injuries from that encounter? Really?
Let me look it up. But
Yeah,
again,
let me get
it
a
doesn't
report,
even
please.
matter if he did.
Yeah, no, it
because
does matter
he
because
was
I need a
still
report. You
hit
said
by a
that
car.
she hit them with, you said she hit him with the car, right? Correct? So that would, let's say, reflect on, let's say, a health report or maybe medical examiners.
Well, there's plenty of things that happens to where you don't get like an actual
So you don't have any source. So ICE is killing
dude,
Americans.
no. dude.
I'm
Okay,
not gonna
first of
beg
all,
the
dude,
question.
you're just spurging. Okay, you're just spurging. ICE killed a woman who literally hit him with a car. And just so you know, you can get hit by stuff and not be like terribly injured, and you still got hit, and that's still illegal. Let me unmute you real quick.
Of course. I still haven't gotten medical records or anything.
Okay, dude, it's called a video, and you can look on.
Oh,
any
dude, it's a video. Yeah, so videos can be misinterpreted as such.
No.
So you
It's
have no
4
medical
videos
records.
from different angles. You do
Bro,
not know what
you
you're
just
talking
have
about.
baseless claims. That's all you have is baseless claims.
No. It's
Beautiful.
called. Okay. Go on any article. Okay, but make sure you pick the right ones because the left will lie to you. That's what they do. CNN, all these news.
Sure.
people
And the
lie to
right
you.
and the right could lie to me as well. So Fox News could lie to me just as hard.
You know what won't lie to you? Your eyeballs. So look at the video and you'll see, dude. I'm gonna get you off because you're honestly, you don't make any sense, dude. Who's Tranksy? Okay, get up, bub. Okay, what do you think about the ICE shooting? Because you're saying Fox is fake, but it isn't about Fox. Just literally look with your own eyeballs. You'll see that she literally hit the guy.
You're blind. You're blind. You're blind.
Dude, Roblox is so weird. I don't know, nerd. I'm out. All right. Let's first snap. Hello?
Okay, you could talk first. Honestly, I don't really care no more. Okay, can I say something?
Yeah, sure.
Well, about ICE. Okay, first of all, this girl, she had a child and a wife. Okay, the kid wasn't there, okay, but the wife was there. She was scaring at her wife that got shot and killed by ICE. Why? She's an American person, okay? She might be, maybe she speak Mexican, okay? And why do they have to kill her? Besides, the ICE wasn't even like really close
Girl,
to the car.
no, girl.
She was in
She literally hit him with her car. It isn't about her
No.
being Mexican or whatever. It's about the fact of she used a deadly weapon.
She did not.
I'm
watching
not
the video,
blaming
okay?
you. I'm not blaming you because you sound like very little. So maybe it's good that you don't watch the video. But when you get older and you do watch the video, you will see that she literally hit
I'm
him.
watching the video,
with her
okay? I see. Okay, look. Okay, I understand. The ICE is right there, right? She's driving. Okay, she's turning. Besides, okay, the ICE was close, okay, to the car. But at the same time, she did not hit them. And besides, who made ICE? Trump or another human being, American that American people that hate Mexican? What is it?
Yeah, well, we're gonna move on, okay? Global gobba boom. You honestly do not make any sense. Like seriously, you don't have any eyeballs to see that she literally hit him with a car. And I'm not saying that it's a good thing, guys. I think it's really tragic what happened to her. Okay. I think it's tragic that an American citizen was killed. Okay. But this is her blood is on the hands of the left for pushing these protesters to interfere with ICE criminal investigations. That is the left's fault. That is the Democratic Party's fault. Okay. Catholic Roypet. Dude, who is this person? Hello.
All your points are invalid. All your points are invalid.
Man, where the fuck?
All right, we're gonna get another person up here. Hello.
Can you put in Squidward too?
Sorry, what?
You put in Squidward too?
Can I put in Squidward? Why?
Both of us.
Why?
Because my friend.
Is he in like debate with you as well?
No. She actually, we have different views.
Oh, you do? All right, sure.
Yeah. So I just saying, you said ICE is good. Why do you preference that?
Because ICE is taking away and they're deporting criminals who are in our country that quite a bit of them are killing American citizens and taking away American jobs. And again, you're supposed to come in this country the legal way. That's how we've been. That's how Obama did it. Again, Obama deported way more illegals than Trump did. And
but there's a difference in how he did it.
Okay, so
and the violence that is being conducted.
okay, what violence are you talking about? The girl that got shot in her car?
Not just that, just in general.
No, but do you
the
think that
kids
was?
being
Do you
ripped away
think
from
that
their
that was
parents.
a bad act?
What?
Do you think that the Rain Good? I don't know how to really pronounce her name. Do you think that that was unjustified by ICE officer?
Green Good?
I don't know how to pronounce her name. I don't know her name. But the girl that got shot in her car, do you think that was justified or unjustified?
Renee?
Yeah, Renee Good. Sorry.
What about her?
Do you think that that was justified, or do you think that that was like a bad thing from the ICE officers?
I think that was a bad thing for the ICE officers. The ICE officer did not sustain any lasting injuries.
Okay, but do you realize that we do not determine legally whether a person is able to get shot just by how bad the injuries are on the officer, right? If you hit a officer with your car, that is a deadly weapon that you used to hit an officer. That is already enough for an officer to be able to legally shoot you because he needs to defend himself. What is he supposed to do? Just
Okay, but what else could he have done?
She gotten run over. Like she shot her in self-defense.
She didn't try to run. She bumped him with her car. She didn't run over him.
That's enough to get shot. You cannot hit officers with your cars. That's a deadly weapon.
Okay, so if I pull up to your block and I like bump you a little bit, you're gonna pull out the Glock on me? Like,
yes, I.
Like, why are you gonna do that?
Because you hit me with a deadly weapon. If you
But
hit
it's
me with
different
your
in those
car,
circumstances.
if you hit me with your car enough to make me move a couple feet, which it did in the video, then yes, I will literally like, I don't want to say in Roblox because I'm gonna
That just
get
shows you
banned, but
who
it's
you are as a person then.
Wait, do you
no.
like
I'm not saying I don't value. I value you, and I think it was tragic what happened. Right, what happened to Reen Good was tragic, but again, it was justified because
Why do you keep calling her Rain?
I don't know her name. What was it again?
Renee?
Renee. Sorry. Okay, so Renee Good, right? Again, a tragic thing that happened, but her blood is on the Democrat Party's hands.
Okay,
They
yeah,
pushed-
we've heard that before.
Yeah.
What is one thing that how far does it have to go for it to be like for you to not like support it anymore?
I'm not gonna not support a woman who
No,
tried to
not
hit
the
a
No,
woman,
not
ICE
even
in
like
general.
that in general. Yeah, like
like ICE in general. Like, sorry,
Yeah.
repeat the question.
How
like-
long is it? How far does it have to go before you stop supporting it?
I'm not gonna. I don't. Well, if they start like shooting up people, then for no
Which
reason.
they've been doing.
Yeah. They've not been doing that. They've been shooting people who attack them. That's justified.
No,
Yeah.
not in all cases. Also, I just want to know. So you say they're deporting criminals, but they're not. What about the people that aren't criminals that they're just deporting?
They're an illegal person who comes over the border is a criminal by law.
I do agree
So it's not,
that illegals should be deported. But I just don't like I'm in the middle.
How
Like
old
I
are you?
agree and I don't agree.
How old are you?
Are you
Yeah,
asking-
deported, not killed for
Are you asking
sure.
me?
I'm asking how old you are.
Why I'm not gonna disclose my age on Roblox?
It's just an age.
No, I know, but why? Like,
You're under 21, yes?
nah, I'm 93.
Nah, you're weird. What I'm saying is, have you ever drunken? You got drunk? That's illegal too. So
not
are
gonna
we
answer that.
Arresting all of them?
No. Excuse me. No, being drunk is not illegal. Being drunk and driving.
It's
is
illegal. If you're underage and you're drinking, it's illegal.
Yes, yeah, that is illegal. Okay, dude, I just got suspended. Guys, stream, I got suspended. Got suspended, guys. All right, this is a great stream, guys. I don't know why I got kicked for some reason, but thank you everyone for watching. This is a great stream today. All right, well, God bless everyone. Okay, God bless.